Welcome to Backwoods Teacher Learning Skills, video number 1, Taking Notes. This video production is a subsidiary of the Backwoods Teacher Productions. Occasionally in the course of public education, students don't quite get everything that they need as the teacher's telling them, so we are making a special set of videos in case for some reason you forgot what was going on in class and you need to look at this outside. As you can see, there's no time like the present to learn new skills. Okay, let's take a look at what you have to do. Your present assignment looks something like this. You are supposed to take notes on the people from the American Revolution, people that are both on the British side and on the American side. You are watching a video that gives you some of these details, so you are going to use that video, and you need to look up additional information. So one of the first things you need to do is make sure you're looking at the criteria that are given. You need to describe a few battles or events associated with each person. You need to list some strengths or weaknesses of every person and give an example of their strengths and weaknesses from a specific battle or event. Before you start smashing the thigh bones of deceased mammals like our friend in the beginning of the video, this is not that complicated. Just remember, you are taking the information that has already been given to you and sorting it out. So in the video, as George Washington has discussed, and if a battle is brought up about him, or in reference to him, then you write down that battle, and that's what you look up. So you don't need to search for a bunch of different battles. Just pay attention to what is described in the video. Another thing that is going to help you is make sure you are using outside information instead of just this exciting video or the other one. You may arrange this information however you want, as long as it makes sense to you and it is legible and everything is in there. So this is the criteria, and these are the people you want to make sure that you do each and every one. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, how am I supposed to do this? What am I supposed to write? Why does my Chevy rust? Want to go to Rural King with me? Listen to what information about each person is given to you on the video and double dip. In some cases, well, in all the cases, there's going to be a British general at a battle and an American general at a battle. Use the information for both of them. Just turn it around. And you also want to look at things like this. If you are looking up things about Revolutionary War battles, so if you're looking up things about George Washington and his chicken pox that he had as a child, that's probably not something that we need. Okay, this is a very simple layout and is by no means the only way to do it. It's just a simple example. We have George Washington. It's one of the first people. And then you are supposed to talk about events, details, battles, and strengths and weaknesses. Well, George Washington, first and foremost, was in charge of the Continental Army. He was at many battles, but the Backwoods Teacher video talks about some of these battles. So there's actually a list of battles that he was at or he participated in. Let's see. This bit of information would be a strength or a weakness. In this case, it's a weakness. Washington was plagued by many of the shady, tricky deceitful American generals that he had under him. Some of them tried to undermine him, like General Gates and, of course, Benedict Arnold. This would also be a strength because he had strong leadership skills. This could go over here. He lost many of his early battles, yet he had two key victories at Trenton and Princeton, New Jersey. This rallied his troops' morale. He crossed the Delaware in a daring surprise attack, which is why it's a famous painting and it's kind of a famous part of American mythology. So, if you were to read an article on the internet, which is what I would like you to do, instead of just listening to my amazing recounting of American history, you would find this type of information. I'm showing you this because this is an example of the type of stuff you should pull out and use. So, Washington spent the winter at Valley Forge, yet the British are in Philadelphia because Washington lost this battle. When you look at information like this could be both a weakness because he lost the battle, even though it's also a strength because even though he is there, he makes use of the time. So he, with the help of a Prussian officer named Friedrich von Steuben, known over here as the Baron von Steuben, it's the same dude, same guy. He trains his men and comes out of Valley Forge like Rocky Balboa in much better shape and ready to go. So this is an example of how to do one. Okay, this is an example of what I'm looking for each of these people. Again, look at or listen for this type of information in the video about these people. Then look outside. Don't just go to the internet and slap stuff down because it won't help you. It's not what we're looking for. Good luck and best wishes, and come back and see us again soon.